Adeshama mama munyina jo emama kwaba ene enwumre ediba TVSYZ Gumbe Show so ene eye September bosume ne de toso nwotwe ewo mfimpiminu ene aduonu baako edine sesaye emogabi mase na ubetimi afremi atan kolega biga na ene enwumre yi ensema ede brewo no ede woni se ene yi nanado papa eye abrante afrani Paul Adomochiri se onkoye board member ewo Ghana Airport Company Limited from NCA to Ghana Airport Company Limited. Sifa kanso egusua ewo NPA Chairman General Secretary mu bo adwuma ma na Akufo Addo na ni gye ho a omo abasobode no Paul Adomochiri wasen enyane de ye twan se bia na yere so e kan ne wo eye free zone board no na ado besade no akọ baby foforo ensem no edoso na yi ensem a eto aso yi excellency John Dramani man was 2024 about 20 year eye do or die. Do or die. Na ene eye da me kra aba me ho so. Ene eye da me angels no omani age. Ene eye da John Mahama waka language ayemu bi say ye pe. Ye oka say do or die dia na ye ho atoye ye ho moa no na omo asore san se eno ne ye hwehwe. Or die be die. Enya no ne de koye de ne do or die. The do no say you do the right thing or you go finish. Ye ni mu nkyeremu bia. Se James abaye na adwuma wo so wo ye. Se bambofo abaye wo madwuma wo so mo ye. Na se ye kobo obi tuo de ye aboye ho. Wo to aye beto. Se je course wo tachema asafo no ebi nsi biem aba no ye wini ewo polling station. John Mahama on Akina FM oni enua Hitman and the twetwe nkomo eneyi starting the second phase of the thank you tour ewo eye ahafo eye obuma fa eye bunu is techima ne patem akopiem ahafo ene eye bunu no ye de bibia be free ho e de abremo enura eye professional forum for ya omonso eye ambassador Sampiyale ya ne kanene we Ghana High Commissioner to India odi omo enemo no omo eye dwumadie bia excellency John Dramani Mahama ekokasa wase okasa fo abambo ho ekasa fo ayen eye economy no so ho eno so obete ho ensem yesie ewo Guinea no ene ukopiem ewo Guinea mem omaye kra from the Canacria de omo kan say bravo 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 comment ça va très bien bravo 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 eche say papa eye sojania Mamadi adwuma okoye ye no omo say bravo 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 na opanye wanya 83 years Kondi die ne si ye ya afa Kondi watumi akodi eye emia sei ho ensem no ebeba ene enwumre Professor Kwasi eni eye opanye a ye ka eye security ma wakodare mu yiye papa Kofi Annan Peacekeeping Training Center aho ena papa yi owo waye adwuma for over 40 years ye can experience mun ewo eye security modia the whole world will be any papa a friend professor eye Kwasi eni what you say if you say be kopem say bosumi edumienu mu eye bronya bosumi nu no ku mienu ebesan si ewo West Africa na man ye dunsia nanado ena eye chairman of the ECOWAS na amai mienu ena ku asimu a aye successful eye Mali ene Guinea into why na to aso why na baji baton na free Guinea for nsem and Nanado as chairman of the ECOWAS is it going to be Ghana, Burkina Faso, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire why na baji baton no e dey free Guinea for nsem Mali for e dey ama eye Guinea na ora nwum bia eye yiti mesa boy ya say Ghana Guinea Mali Union African Strongest Foundation. Enyame na me boy you was Ghana Guinea Mali Union African Strongest Foundation. Is it going to be Ghana? Is it going to be Burkina Faso? Is it going to be Cote d'Ivoire? Chairman of the ECOWAS Nanado. Inti yababulmo esuko na ensema opanyi Kwasi ni aka no yabo ama Ghana fo etie. We nyina ensem ene dodo aka ho na yade brawo ene enwumre ewo Gumbe Show so na aboafo eta echi eye makomako wotwe ene baako asan ba beka ho prostate joy ene yi prostate enlargement wuni ha okra biem etuo ebetwa Presta Joy aba ede amount ena eye Prigo Engineering omoso ewo ho ede mount Prigo for sebra we generator water pumps ene na keka ho nyina conditioners omo ebeye bibia kama ede amount Victory Garlic Mesa edupa wonoma ebemo apomden no etime agina so yie papa ono so etayen achi sanso ena aseda kese koma S natural mineral water simply natural insupa wonoma bema ahoden no watumi edi wudwuma Nis Microfinance omo se uyi obi a wo ya ban adwuma wakati afa controller and accountant general's department omo bema wo besia na wo di edi wudwuma hidden charges bi anim processing fee bi anim interest rate no so abetwa na kakra bi eno so mo bete ho ejadi ho enkrato ene anwumri sanso na Ostek Real Estate omo so ton asase dodowa ene ne patemu asabra no mo asase amansu ni so ento omo so ene dodowa fire service station no ena edi enhwe mu dwumakuo makomako ensoin ene eye Solak Natural Clinic ya enei wade Prosafet capsules Zipman capsules ena Solak Mesa ediaba na enei yadi to pain foforo kura aba no your friend is saying to pain na eden ediama enei ya angels no at the stamp na eden as you say ka sanse food and drugs authority for dituma angels no money hweka no aso ma stamp so to pain aba to pain no you want the capsules and you want the cream and also the bed ointment ya we di betwitwe so to pain ointment and to pain capsules eno na aba ene wusisi wadwonkuso waposo ni nyina obete ho ensem ye dan ho semeti wo mo ni yafa aboafo nkrato na mapɛ S natural mineral water bi na me de agu me minimu na masan aba na masan ba atankolega biga ena anwumre die boja
maga ya pebumbio ya boja wo.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always drink fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Yamakwaba Ediba TVS was so ene enwumri 900 million angels on God. Atankolega biga Mugabe Masi sabre afeni jano eba be hyeshi wo ma e wo se ejano hyeshi wo mo maboafo ta mechi anaso abofo no so eye adwuma ene enwumri no fears the strongest one the fearless man ene enwumri mate esim na ye hyase Gumbe no ye boyfriend niema ekoso a enye wo hwe ene yebetia yese apetese 11 ya joma aye John aye Buadu kwade am command John Buadu ene yomu leader apetese 11 omu MPP mu John Buadu ne yomu leader ya wakwakoye press conference ya adan ya joma ama ese eko to biem nti ensema wokeka no wo so mo se be yi ano afredi won say pressure na ba na eba aban we so na de meti ase ne say John di mu enya platform na omofre wo mu a omu nuanom Peace FM, Joy FM, Adom FM, mu nuanom o man FM fo nsantwefo no mo ba na ka John di mu akande na na do ba yi over a year 200 billion na waje no kananado a kire de waye se nanado one district one village one dam nanado ba yi we anyway ni waye one district one factory nanado ba yi we ni an waye ye hu bi Jombo de mu kogina wonu mu ko eye blue case wi a no mu kogina ha Jom Hama ni mu ko akotwa na daba enai me da sorry ya ni me da ya ni mitimi dai ena me sorry ya no so no me ni je ena anwumire so no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa energize me ama me mu ayedu manya nwoka sonko se me sum NDC the umbrella fraternity me wo mu bi na enye maniwo enye me farie se me yes atwerefo na me declare say aha ena me pe na me nyanya atwom te say ebi mu te say Paul Adomo kire mu a wo mo kire say eye state no na am appointment and na me no e ka say Paul Adomo akire na na Akufo-Addo appoint no a we board member at the Ghana Airport Company Limited. Breaking news. Sivaka agene dia wa NPA ene anwumre ya ekeso kajawo na nado atumi ayi Paul Adomo chia we Good Evening Ghana on Metro TV and sentwini ya wasori oso we neutral as board member of the Ghana Airport Company Limited. Breaking news. Na nado any MPP for your imagine say umu betimi atumi akansentwefo no ye kasaboa ahyeyem na ebimu te se Mugabe mase atankole gabiga Mugabe ya wutumi entome wutumi chekere me wutumi kome wutumi nyame hwima ne nyeyi no unbreakable and unstoppable wo be ye den okokan e be ka magana fuate enai His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edinani akire eye Bunu East ye ka Bunu East akentampo Techiman Nkraza ene ne patemo ya bema besemu esemu sejata bema ba wonsi so masan wo ham wahye ne niema na se na enei kasa Mahama kasa ye no eye kasa ama fe omampanyi dada wanya ne ba bi kro John Jerry John Rawlings was it don't mimic them and be before no they will keep on changing their names na so ni se ye dey yetena ho awase ye konkone na Mahama kasa na kavitela mo wa America no mo buafu se Mahama no ye gentle dodo te so oba gentle saade a ene ye onko asori dem no kodi sofo ne mu bia mpa ba bi ntena na nekasa Mahama kasa yi se kavitela tie mi wa America ene ne honhom beba se kwaku skate tie mi an honhom beba ohene ba honhom ba sori be poso hima honhom ba sori kwa mi ka ba sori na kwabana bo bia ansa honhom asori se be ya dwumaden na 2024 ya be yi Ghana fo afri kwasom imo ni nyina ne sai papa ya kwa kopiem ewo eye Bunu East the second phase of thank you tour asedato no what the asase na papa ko yi woni zongofo muslimifo mpanifo di nkomo ana osane aye asori no mpanifo nso edi enkomo na yenkwa hwese Mahama epie ewo Techiman kromu eye Bunu East regional capital no usaba amanfo edishia no asane akeka nsama wodo a de to aso wakina FM a hitman ne panifo so ebo omugya no yakwa kotie ehode ye hwese de usi krom no ne omo eka ene de omo ye abra usi eye Techiman
driver for is banks in Arab I got the forest a teacher for Munaman ooh yeah John Mahama the DNA and Dr. Forest let's for Munaman so that man said police for ooh yeah John Mahama the DNA
semu se jata ba ma ba wasi so ma sa no haram ahofe ni ya na tiko efe nanimo efe ne nan efe wo nyansa wo nimdia wo sisi hospitals sisi schools ye blocks ya Ghana for eda so friend say Jo Mahame bro na di awo be ma ba kopiem e watachiman e wo bunu East region no ye see ho eno no na panifo ne di na chibie e former chief of staff be ma ba wo si so mo be ma tete gram ni munya for be ma tutu anwo fe honorable Julius Debra ko ni this year na onu sudi mutetiman Opare Ado National Youth Organizer onu sudi mutetiman ya maame Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman onu sudi mutetiman ene Professor Joshua Alabini panifo kuku na bebre ene di His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Chia ne security ne so de ene ya DSP James ene akapomo Diane mo omo boadwuma pa enye asemketu akura ya chese de pi esiye enura anwumre ebesi enei we thank you to we nya ye new campaign we thank you to na we ena wija fosi ogina jubilee aso na oto na ne hwesoro na Gumbe Show si ya na ne yema ha ase eden ehhehye ne se eyinti omobaji akonye upe me say political power ewo expiring date one day you will go na we nyina emo no omo born sese no ena ajabratie bi ewo bono region ya ye fan hitman na hitman no so de ono ejawo no muti se de migina ejawo mi mu a fearless journalist ya wakopiem ewo bono East region ya fan say eye hitman utie di na we hit eno san ye bema e de man aka no ho ya wo Akina FM woni ne boss soldier ena soldier say a hitman interview ma inkinkom do ma interview ma inkinkom ena aja Excellency John Dramani Mahama kakran okopie mu ewo Akina FM okopie ma waje akwanya wie hoyi ena hitman bi say say na 2024 ya kwa ne sen His Excellency John Dramani Mahama akasa wa say 2024 ni de obi anu wa kwasa adaje ewo kotu ya weni aba no ewo polling station eti obi atimi nya obi ahwe ya boye ho asese ho de si 2020 no ebi ni ncbm na 2024 ni de ebeye do or die. I can sleep tonight. Do or die. Now they say all die be die. Jomama science first they was say maybe the anya all die be die you. Do or die. Omo wa so no. Omo entie. Si cathedral. Na safu de akire si obi nya akwanchene. Sa useless talk. Si nya akwanchene obi personal pledge. Ye kwa akwanchene ko donate. We will never do that. Sebi yenye. It is kano ebe ye niema ebe boa wo man we. Enye ba bi etunumu for the old design no we obi oye tunumu wo champion tunumu agenda. Ana mo besi sada ne de amatunumu ne enya gay city e wonkra. John Dramani Mahama on Akina FM. Yekoti ensema ode etuda ewo eye ne second phase of the thank you tour on Akina FM Interchman.
Yes, maybe a BCP na audition answer. Yes, the 2020 answer. Elections, no, it will be won or lost at the polling station.
I see. And
the polling station, they better do or die. Because all die be die. They better do or die. The right thing must be done. 2024 polling station, and you better win the election. No, you train and ma, you can say collation center and at the Supreme Court debut. Collation center and a polling station. We will do everything to make sure that the election is free, transparent, and fair. Young person here, MPP for we don't want to cheat them. Yes, young person will be a baby. My banning young French na near Ghana for Peno, near Ghana for Akumasono. Let that be what is done.
I say it will be one. Or so benin could go a polling station. Ya kwa Supreme Court to be young. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Me Gumbe boys na you ready dada. Gumbe boys no say yankoka say Hawks no hwan you Gumbe boys na you ready dada to protect the ballot boxes. It will be a kind of command. The angels will continue to protect NDC and they will continue to protect our ballot boxes. 2024, a do or die. Now, it's just John Dramani Mama, I can't worry, no, and a Jomo Besan soon. O my penny, dada. Now, they see what Tachima Safa. Ye addition be bomu to a pay, basically. Ye can't hold he. Ye bitch, say, woman, ye dear criminals. Who a whole first deputy speaker of parliament. It me being an oka say, Sancophonia criminals here. No, why are they? His Excellency John Dramani Mama say, ya ba Sabushia phone in ano, ye be compensate you. John Dramani Mahama on Sa Air Techiman Saf, Nipa or Moshi or Mo Enquano. You mean in us no yet in tough war about with some fanta for hono. And some of the two are any.
Ebimpo no munye party for omo eba hokeke techiman for a chese omo ate se BBC ba ko abofra keto ebi wedi 18 years as na omo nya begina ho enti tuo no to ye no na e kan sani pa miense ya omo wuye ne omo prepare so omo do so me kai say ye call Winchi Hospital e ko chia omo prepare na yen aka say justice must not only be done but be seen to be done. I was say omo toto satu no yetwe omo aso enya say chine bi on be yebium because normally when your friend impunity enti techima see ya nya ho hwe no eno na fa ejura de enso bai na say koso sa na ya ntwe nipa so a eno ani say basa yo bibia ba wo hwe emra ni mu a security emra no ye were rules of engagement wo sha say ne say na odinsuo na wapete. Now why you say sending na entimi enye djuma ansa na fresh soldier for eba so hwe ejura you know say abra asrafo na eba no security forces na eba na soldier for na we nim and cause police we nim na soldier for we echi and the police one no be na anya ya na soldier for no abam so omuduru ho a omo receive free from nyina soldier for from omo pickup omo see and so papa na asemaba the American is say we must do justice first. I say omo yes and yetwe omo aso no mu who say you cannot just waste human life like that
but president come
then apart from that on come
and Joe Wise and so unfortunately make his statement
also omo criminals
omo robbers.
Can you imagine that? And it's not only justice they must be compensated. The families must be compensated for the loss of loved ones. Omo pray. I will say more compensation. Now me my kind so say, however long it takes, me saying this is buying one, and this is buying bar. We will investigate these things, murder and criminal, matters. You need statute of limitation be also, and maybe akwenya beba. You can still investigate them and do what is right. In this end, we will investigate. Now, yes, and aside from that, families also say will compensate them. Those who were killed, families never compensate them. Now, prepare will compensate them, for the actions that were taken by.
And one wakano. One friend at idea be out the show who are a blue, a green, a white to a fatal. Message on Mahama, who are free. Na enei Jomama kasa wie na hitman asade ne call on security se bambo ene ade no eno so san na waka fire security ho. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on security.
And yeah, they are normal because if in 1992 Ghana ha ya to aba to obi apia no akugina line no ato na ba ye kan assembly ni ho. And so, say, emre aye woman no, sa all die be die mantra no, eno na ye juma. Na first no, me kai say basa yo bi beba, ye macho fo ya, ye bro ye ho na police achi omo ni akoloke omo, ye to aba ni wiane ye omo. Enti na nya de a ebe say nipa ahwe na nkwa na say bibisa. And so under this current president, why elections no like life and death. For him, Enti enye macho for nkwa or the Delta forces ne invisible forces main security service num. Because tell the biya police ni ana soldier ni no aka say we empower your police ni ana or share earring wa fu abodi say kesi you know now share nyoma okuta na you can't tell whether it is really a police officer or they say or a soldier. But you say omo infiltrated security services no with some of their people. Enti ohwe na esi otechiman ha ye na video no ho you be a video ni bi the way omototo etono into the crowd, it was intended to kill people. Ohwe jura de and say na okoto emi ye no so to at that level about Miss Nipa Bewu and I said Nipa Be pray and the idea what me say what is their intention. Because what seats ni bi ne enyoma ekoso na enya dey to asum na you hope say the next election ebeba no we won't see scenes like that again.
One waka no ebi CBM yewie your mama yewie o do or die and they will share with you NDC nia wo se chiame 2024 do or die. No one de ko. Ebi mo de all die be die na ko ye. Ye de ani de do or die. Ye me se obi mpam o. Obi fasika, obi mfatuo. Ye ni adade e koto obi fu so koto aban wu. Ye de ani do or die. Sasa John Dramani Mahama asan obetu anamon ede nani achira eyebunu is region of the Republic of Ghana enra ede you know. Na professional forum ya mpanimfo kuku dance tekpemo ambassador Sampiyali akuku dan mpanimfo titiru ene wasa professional forum mu ena ejomo hihye adwumadie bi ewo Legon ena isasanese John Dramani Mahama ekopie mu ewo ase na isasanese John Dramani Mahama ekopie mu no na cha se wono de wose ohwase de economy no eniema esi ekona woman na tete apansama eniema enkoyi kata asehye ene proye besi a yabo a yemfa enya adwuma eniema wo hye ase a akamuram ya maba wenya na adweso obeto aso no ni nyina oka ho asem John Mahama akasafa economy no ho yekotie his excellency John Dramani Mahama enra ewo Legon professional forum odwumadie no ya okasa wase no.
This government must accept that it is their mismanagement of the economy, their thirst for consumption expenditure, and the desire to spend beyond their means in order to win elections that have plunged us into the current crisis, not necessarily COVID-19. COVID-19 has exacerbated it, and as COVID normally does, it takes advantage of underlying pre-existing conditions. And so so COVID has taken advantage of the underlying conditions of the economy to make things even worse for us. And so currently our economy is in ICU, and we all must pray hard that we are able to survive as a nation. COVID-19 has become the convenient shipping boy and has been cited as the reason for the crisis we face now and the attendant economic hardship. Yes, COVID-19 affected the economy, and no one can dispute that. It is, however, not the main reason why we're in the current hole we find ourselves. COVID-19 only became a pretext for reckless election-related expenditure, which produced the largest ever budget deficit in recent economic history of Ghana last year. Indeed, you would remember that at a time when the new government had just taken over, a year or two after, when things, they were still enjoying the largesse that we had left them, one of the leading members of the government said that their reserves had grown so big that if any external shock affected Ghana, Ghana would be able to go 3 months without seeking any external assistance. I don't know how many of you remember that statement. when COVID hit, it didn't take 2 weeks for the Ghanaian economy to go on its knees. And but for the IMF intervention, I mean, this economy would have collapsed completely. And so much about the resilience of the economy. Our debt has ballooned to unsustainable levels, topping 80% of GDP and exposing us to very high risk of debt default. Almost all of our tax revenues is used to service our debt and interest rate, and the effect has been the introduction of several new taxes that if you take total revenue, not total tax revenue, total revenue, it covers just compensation, that is wages and salaries and compensation and interest payments. And so everything else, goods and services, capital expenditure, we have to borrow to be able to do. That's the reality of the economy today. And that is why we are on a borrowing spree. And it's a spiral that cannot be sustained. You cannot borrow more than, continue borrowing more than you earn. And so we'll see how that ends up. But this is the reality we're facing today. In 2016, we did 0 central bank funding. This government has received 10 billion cedis from the central bank. They've also increased our debt by almost twice the total amount of all previous governments put together. And all of this notwithstanding, they have the least to show in terms of tangible gains or capital investments. It's all gone into consumption. I saw a relative of the president in 2016 had calculated how much I had added to the public debt. And he came to some 28 billion or something like that. And then he divided it by 30 million Ghanaians and said that I have caused every Ghanaian to owe 1,700 Ghana cedis. I don't know how many of you saw it, just 2 days ago. So I took my pen and I did the same calculation. And his cousin, the president, has added 7,000 Ghana cedis debt to every Ghanaian. And so, I mean, it just shows you, you know, what you do when you do that kind of comparison. And so, just in 4 years, Ghanaians, you know, have had 7,000 Ghana cedis added. To put it in proper context even, by the time I left office, if you added the total public debt, then from Nkrumah till I left office, we had lumbered Ghanaians with a debt per capita of 4,000 Ghana cedis. And then in 4.5 years, his cousin has added 7,000 Ghana cedis to the 4,000. That puts it in even better perspective for you. Not remain the same over an extended period of time. Our people are just galled by the hypocrisy of so-called economic experts who in 2016 asked them to forget about economic statistics and look at the escalation of prices of cement and other products on the market. And then today, the same experts in government hold up statistics, including inflation, and say that life is better now for them and that the perception of hardship in Ghana is just a creation of Mahama. And yet when you go on the market, every day you see prices are changing. And they say, no, forget about that. Look at the statistics. Inflation is single digit, you know. And yet the same people in the past said, forget about inflation being single digit. The reality is, look at how prices are changing on the market. I mean, this is the kind of hypocrisy that I say is laughable. And there's so many examples of them. When they point about forex rate relation with fundamentals, and then when the same forex thing happens, they say it doesn't necessarily mean that the fundamentals are weak.
That was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Enra Edei Ewo Eye NDC Professional Forum. Nene Titimana Kasa wono edit Eye Professional Forum enimo no Ambassador Sampiali, were former Ghana High Commissioner to India, and you may want to name a special guest for tonight's Gumbe Show. ye de ani e kire eye Guinea na de si ewo Guinea no ebi se edewu ebi se eye bravo ebi se wedi ye hu bi de o obi se sojani na wa ben wo so wai by 3 we onye shotingo ana we onye tietia motia we de oye bema ba ntimi nkase o retaliate sanse o bema ye wugina wa wakoye kuti se eye big market bema tete grama wo so wa by 3 ya eye den wakase wo so convert soja fo posifo obi e salutu obi e salutu obi e salutu obi e salutu adanya mamadi owari buroni a woni na wuminu na mamadi obi a aya afa konde wonu ana de na bedu ba bia wadu no wonu ani chochomucho aboa bia bakawa na ofrantoma said the rollers kan ye no na papa yi abrante corpora no promote no ene we colonel etre we lieutenant colonel wadu ya wa promote na no akwate special forces bi no de papa yakwa akoto an was fine wo wanya 83 years wo free say wo yakopon mo bia nipa ye life expectancy 70 years wo di bonus 13 years aka ho dan wo bayi papa bayi wo dwan ne num kan ene me ba ene Conakry will be the cleanest city in Africa. Some of the guy be no me ba one village, one dam, one district, one factory, one district, one wine. Papa dwan ne num ti sadia of akwaku dwan ne num bia. Afa papa ba traswa wa bobesia besia ne so mu twa wo manum na katua watum double ni MPs the double ni ministers double na afei civil servant for ni adefo no watetu makatua so any the difference be ne wom wo ba ana na ado katua kwaso ba 79% ba umia 79% ni ministers 57% ni deputy ministers 53% and the civil servant for yetumu 4%. Na no we no wa dwene ho hew enye me na meka president atuna katuem 79%, the vice 79, the ministers 57, the deputy ministers 53, civil servant or see any sebi yehuri anim ko yechi dimo yetua mo ka teacher for ne ho for ne tua yefa 4% kamode we nyina na mama didi na chi okọ ba bia edu ba bi kwa na esu to a papa yo so mama fo chine umbrella na odi aba bi sine so comment ça va très bien merci beaucoup you are my boss we salute no fei papa tini fiu won ka bibi shemo na mama di peso ni ni hia no afi wo doje na se oboa wo ye dan yan yibesia enne de papa yi fa kwan bia so akokura wanya 83 years ya ne time aso a wo se wo kofie kwatrase ni wo ko chenye ne pampers no ate se ye die ka wo lusu ya ohun se ko ye o so kwatrase o si da bi ene chetima saf munye we munye we no munye ne ma basa jemesa megina da kama o se wan kwato krase ma me mba ntime ha me ho ene ete de etie ho enei wo de asi ewo eye Guinea ejisi wo bebre awa bibi mem ha ya eda so eden ete ho no obi bisa se na de asi wo ye Ghana ni awokoka de na afa ho eni mesese ya mabunu ni nyina so a wo mo kasa yi constitution a eda wa eye adwuma no ya eno na de wo ba e be ye president no wo di wutam wi a wo sa sori a no akwa ye cool asesa constitution no say ebetumi am akọ another term aka ho and we say fine obeko say we power you have the numbers in parliament but here it can't happen in Ghana here I may advise here na me educate listeners ni en wo mo etie ni wiase afọ na bia say Ghana no our numbers in parliament no 137 no na do estati sade no say the time aso oko was that say we change the constitution or call another term. It won't work because he won't get the numbers in parliament. Apart from when you now succeed here, change the constitution and we better as Mama de Semidasi. Yere emra Mama de ni team. Umuye ku no na bi omo fire. Won ye adwuma de ne yedi ase ne yedi no na angels no ho edifo nyini nyina ye de ebre your life. Ebi omo wura ye omo koya wote ho ene ade no. Na wase Ghana, Guinea, Mali, African strongest foundation. Ghana, Guinea, Mali Union, Africa's strongest foundation. I took Mali. Mali di batono edi ama Guinea. Which country is next? Professor Kwesi Eni say countries mienu and a likely say kubesi in West Africa and san ye do 20 afia kwawie. Countries near 16 Ghana ka ho and our president is the chairman of the ECOWAS. Burkina ka ho, Cote d'Ivoire ka ho. So which country is next? You go dey see Guinea Kwesi ada no. Ekoyo mo fa so a omukotu Alpha Conde.
Guinea Mali Union has laid down a strong foundation for redemption of Africa, for which we've been strongly fighting.
Ghana, Guinea, Mali,
the nucleus of the great union.
Ghana, Guinea, Mali,
Africa's strongest foundation.
Ghana, Guinea, Mali,
the nucleus of the great union.
Ghana, Guinea, Mali,
has now once been laid forever.
Well, utie eye ene ya ya boya Ghana, Guinea, Mali. Baby a emrate ni ewura ye Mamadi ene the team no. Baby a ewe nyina aye presidential palace ho. Baby a Alpha Conde ote ena eja wote wo bokoyi. Anu omobo moden wurawura ma doso ma no gaza papa. Ye ne uti wedi komo nyina ya chi o sese de ye tu wonya o mampanyini bim. Ena pa di awreho a woti hoyi ato amama bebrebe 83 years papa de na wodi wiase eko obi akokura wa obi yete hu yesu obi yete hu se ya ye obi a yete hu se ya sane makodi ye ne yeto abani panwu meka ho he ene yete hu ye o peace and security o my Ghana se twani be free ni kuroma ba Britain no abewu ya boni tuo kwasi bure ya boni tuo pe e de ekono ya tehwe na baby amu de mutie bravo bravo no de amafo no tisi monte so wo mo eka
bravo 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 oh David
Guinéens et Guinéennes, chers compatriotes, la situation sociopolitique et économique du pays, le dysfonctionnement des institutions républicaines, l'instrumentalisation de la justice, le piétinement des droits des citoyens, l'irrespect des principes démocratiques, la politisation à outrance de l'administration publique, la gabegie financière, la pauvreté et la corruption.
Fantastic. Where opapanyina ojina wo kasa ya woni efra ne Mamadi no be matete gramo wo be semusini papa asa kwadwo yeboa wo so why by tre and wo se wo se de ma take over papa ya friend say Alpha Conde ne niam a odi no na wutimu say timamufo mu okromu no wo mo ka bravo 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 chese wo mani ayedan wo mani age ye beda de course nyina ase na de asie ewo Guinea ena eye panyi a ye friend say Professor Kwesi Eni ye ko eye Kofi Annan Peacekeeping Training Center wo ye panyi a wodi mutintima yi pa ya wo ye lecturer ewo ho Joy FM for a better mass with sa videos in no. Fantastic. Na a year penya your friend is Kwesi Eni or a professor. You can experience in a year security over 40 years experience. I know him very well and I know what I'm talking about. Papa ne say I fear you will move back every Wodi you ho a yaw and wodi ECOWAS ho yaw. And our president is the chairman of the ECOWAS. We saw do mo ya papa. Ma disappointed the African Union any ECOWAS no. Ma disappointed obi a try to be gidi e wo na ho kwahwe ni mu. Na papa ne ka say ku mienu ebesi ansa na December ayeden edu na sako ni nyina so no ebesi ewo West Africa se West Africa na yeka mama na Guinea any Mali di omo yi omo afrim omo age omo sanction anasa afi no mo sabe ka dia fine akadu na edu na Ghana eka ho Burkina ka ho Cote d'Ivoire ka ho Mali Mali ni Guinea na edi ka age omo ticket na wohwe eye enwuma na wutie ewa ase a eyi team esa na ball nwum no na me no mie no ye ho ye say Ghana Guinea Mali Union no eye African strongest foundation. Ghana Guinea Mali Union no eye African strongest foundation. Mali edi baton no edi ama Guinea. Eti hwan ena Guinea so edi baton no ebema no. Ye Ghana de who de eyade yimpebiem. Etwese joma ama beba. And I will not sit here and incite my viewers or my listeners. So jani bi kofa tuo no koyeku. No, I won't do it. Ghana baby ya dru no enimonyama ye wo eni bua ewiasa ofo na nyina de maye no yembete ni that. Na ye num so enhwe wope se papa bi e fa de John Dramani Mahama oba be ye free nkwasom no. Professor Kwase eni nkomo twetwe a wotwetwe ne yi se kumienu be se si before December no yenkotien.
What has happened in Guinea is painful. It's something that could have been prevented. It's unnecessary, but nevertheless not surprising that it has taken place. What we are witnessing is a failure of leadership across our continent. And even when Mali and Chad happened, you and I had a conversation.
Yes.
If we don't step in and crack the whip and ensure that member states comply with what they have signed on to, definitely by December, you and I will be having this conversation with respect to 2 more coup d'etats.
Yeah.
Let me give some of the reasons why or what may trigger. Look, the demographics are a big problem. Young people are unemployed, unemployable, poor education. There's a sense of frustration, a sense of exclusion, victimhood, and dispossession. Okay? And across the sub-region, we are seeing, as Honorable Okuduto has said, the tinkering with constitutions, the suppression of civil society voices, the manipulation of media, to tell a particular type of story. Yesterday morning at 7 a.m., the civil servants and Guinean media were praising the president. And today they switched around and are praising the new man. Okay, in societies where there is suppression of dissent and the expression of free views, we never ever get to know what is happening. And so if you use this as a criteria, probably my 2 countries is on the conservative side. We are on the cusp of going back 20 years, a conflagration that is much bigger than individual country coup d'etats. We are looking at a social upheaval of millions of youth, angry, frustrated, armed, using social media to share information, to organize, and to move.
Well, I hope that those in charge, this man, NDC Bapa, MBP Bapa, Canada, he will never change. Is the same Professor Kwasi Enin. One NDC, when we are in power, we say we are NPP, one MPP, when they are in power, they say we are NDC ni. That is how he is. The truth shall always set us free. What is the more canon? What's a guinea? Nasa trap for no sorry, I just see a more botoma ema. There be no more president, no, and the appointment to say the Bimo Jiwa hey, now more Kotrasua, now more Bonabaso, now a tiny yanano, St. Jeffrey in a president, the Wabano, bet me, why are dear pa, the way any sanity, he bid you a cheap odium for no to board so and Uncle Airport Company, Fanokoto board so NP, a tenny, over Daniel Setio. Now, I know, and software your friend say a Prophet Kofi Udru, one also a 2 a year, amanyuku mpanifo efo nkanka no mo wa ben se mu hweye na oman no ba bia ekọ no direction no enye na owo alabaster asori on the da no prophet Kofi Odu yiti ono so fotu.
Is this what we want? Bring the camera. Is this what we want? That after you have served in high reputation, fly planes, dine with presidents and go to prison? I think I should be telling our government, let's learn lessons from Jacob Zuma, because there is a generation coming. They will change this constitution and bring most of you who are in power now. They will bring you from pension to prison. I'm telling you, they will bring all of you one by one from pension to prison. A generation is coming. They don't have sympathy. They don't care about an elder. There is a generation coming like that who doesn't know Joseph. That generation wouldn't care to put an 80-year, 90-year, 100-year-old man and woman to the pole and fire them. I'm telling you, let's learn lessons from Zuma, because most of you, if you are not careful, you will come back from pension to prison. May the Lord help you.
May the Lord help you. Prophets Kofi Odu yedase. Ene we Pentecost sofo. They say eye apostle wonyina. Animunyama Nyankopon ni hia doma wode ama wonyina ne som a wabe som Pentecost. Ya na wakwa ahogie mu ya wutifie. Na adomo dane mo. Se cathedral bedi enimu. Na wonam se yenya akwanchine osome miensa. Yenye jiska. Yefa kwabo ananado. Se apostle eye onyina se wuni manwumre me ka kire wo me wo mpanifo me buo mu dowo mo Pentecost abusunya no kronkron wose ma awrade ebia na wunim nemom architect wo yes a drawings ni nyina wo sa eye na se cathedral no ho no wo obi a all champion say na nado en legalize gay ewo eye Ghana ye fe no ajai nti wunim a Pentecost for amutie me apostle any elders amutie me enanwumre ebia na apostle onyina me nim no no sanse me minimum penifo bebrebe ya chese minimum mo titi for pa our church of Pentecost mu ebuo no high. I don't want to mention names but they make say church of Pentecost money apostle onyina enkasa ebeya sana cathedral no ehu ofi de woye disaster nyina no wo champion se na nado legalize gay e wo Ghana ha won twe ne ho ne nani mo nyam no wo kure mu saa e ya de said ye e humble advice you am the Pentecost sorry Emma Gumbe Show e da me ho ne se mu se jata kwa kope extra tra me nwa water bia no amasan yaba me ba eye boy Solak abetutwe nkomo kakra o ababidufia wodi tupin aba and ambassador Sampiale nso begina konya yeba sesia
Moga ya pebumyo ya ojawo
Victory edu papenie victory edu papenie victory
Two months for victory, sir.
So you're real nuts now, your swatch. You know, victory garlic mixture. You're
Hey, and the victory garlic mixture. Let me join the celebration.
Victory, Edo Papa, victory.
Menu. Number gentlemen, me more for sunny year. Me nya victory garlic no, and na me ho atome.
Kane no, me nante kakra, na makuma bomi peri na mabre, na me niso nyine brime, na sisia no, me nya victory garlic mixture no. Bibia ye kama.
And then let's celebrate.
Da onya fie dumi no, appeal for any oba or man for intimate fasa edro ibi.
Victory.
FDA Aji Ejwadie Enkratwe Atom.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa. Ganabam, if your what apostle, your waist, all your body, you make bazaar. Thank you so much. Me ba cho ma me Ganabam me. Kese ni mi no keto ana mi ensa.
Se me wona mo nyina tutu me waist me chi me baby me ko so dwanyina me yasa. I feel good.
Wa osa. Abe. What are you?
No me my boss.
Ganabam. To wait here from doctor no. Where you there?
Ebio.
O massage me
70 cedi.
This is tobacco. Ganabam. Yento embeto ha. Efesa tobacco nti. Efenchu obi 20 cedis.
Ni doctor. Ni mo se me Ganabam come. Sa tuo. So so. If me ta for Ganabam. You can resist.
Welcome to Auto Check Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many hour crash.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforodia Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto checks. Check.
AutoChecks. Your safety, our priority.
Maga!
Zama kwa bebiem edeba TV SYZ Gumbe Show ene wasugusu awuti no ene ebrada September bosome ne deto so enwotwe ewo mfempimi no ene aduonu baako. Enya enua panyi eye Dr. Solomon ya ofi eye Solak Natural Clinic aso ye ya obeka yensawa. Doc makwaba
Megese pa Mugavi boko pa no kwasem obi ahoye pa
ena nwumre de yese eja yesa sesem
sure
the foforo abeka
no kwasem pa
ya de aba no eye
to pain
nti be to pain
you be to pain no
bia pain ni se bia no say esasabro say we yesisim say eye ye kon na eye eye yaposo ya jonkoso
that's right
you be to the
pain no
you be to the
pain no
to pain you on the capsules and you to pain capsules
no kwasem
and the sound the
ointment eye adwuma so bom
thank you can you ready na wo
me da se pa and ye share one causes of waist pains DNA ma yesisi eye ya in what they say enemy see me eye pa no eye miensa edin kan enyini when they say it's got to do with age Mugabe champagne form age between 60 pensioners it will be 85 obonyam be 95% or more waist pain compared to youth now age bracket between 25 to be at 35 or 40 e dey na asesa e dey sa pain e dey aba also Mugabe yen no wear and tear it is a proteins on our tissues na wear and tear ne koso na ma disc na e sandwich between the two bones no awe anase ehe yenye human skeleton yenhwa de kakra human skeleton is a waist na ye wo upper bone any lower bone any what disc cartilage edantem is that me say no e so don pebe hom ne kusie ne so eni kwan say e ka e fom de no na mo na yenyini na disc no ehi anasa ewe to bon say e so don pene twi fom de ne apa na mamun eye kwara say mun e bleedi e basa na e de sa pain no waist pain de aba. Number 2, awkward movement, that's awkward landing. So be say take care mo no wasi from. No one landing prim. No what twisting in knee and also twisting ankle no. Na fe muscle na ehoma na connect bone no atia fa hono. Na amani to back effect. Abane ties mu, abane sisi mu si apa. Na this pains na aba. Entina to pain capsules and na fe to pain ointment aba. Mugabe to pain capsules no active ingredients the woman no bonus anti-inflammatory agents a woman pain na a woman akoti sa pain inside the floor the abroad na fe krona best system no kuma na sikro no after ho the amawo na fe to pain ointment o the massage awon sisi na chi Mugabe on say cause science na heat cause expansion and contraction. Fantastic. Two bones na acacia gigra no mani panity pain no. Now to pain ointment no expansion contraction no must pain bone no as say emuni bi amakwa bedem. Now for alkaloids, saponins, terpenes ahodo a what to pain capsules no abwa grow sa disc na ehina abesentemo na sa pain everywhere. Enya no nko obi ho mo ye adwuma trase che omo etna konso ani mu che edmo banks ahodo eche more na wo tena wache no on se se kum odwan anasa kokwa ye wo ehu anase chim sofita bi enkra etafefe now say liquid na security koba ye wo tena se ache na settle na eda more na eda anything no esan se settle na ekwan abeda dompe ne soro anase ho no it is a hwini wo vacuum bi create ho enti awoba na emframa awon ewura kase ni mu no na occupy that space no na ma osteoarthritis dompem sasabro to once ha hin home now it is wo beti anso hin ha e do sorry see pass out mu daba na bo se rapture na ba e na corner wanka ho bia na unya to pain capsules echo inside esiese kumukro na fe to pain ointment a massage affected area no we 5 days. Mugabe, we are the first herbal painkiller in the country called Ghana. We are first herbal painkiller. Menka first. Be mad. The anemia of food for pains. We are herbal painkiller. You have a pardon my sebi awoba ontmina. Now on jonku joints ayomoyana. Omunya to pain capsules. And to pain ointment every hole. Ome was sciatic pain. Meka onwa omoto ase on se sciatic na se sciatic no eye nerve ana homa connectify e free hip no e fire to ne so e be fe sirim e be so na nkokomu on se Mugabe sabi en mema na se nipa ye to no 70% esrade 30% ye muscles nya opon ye de ohia ode homa ka ho a e be kura na afeme na hold no ye maame on tatra se che ana omo sebe achinyam no ewo ho saa no obon se emu odu na esage ana eje ba form na afi sciatic nerve no ehwa kan and emuago e ba set move out of place na the sciatic pain e dia brew obi kran ya numbness as stiffness of the sciatic nerve obon se entiness on the sisi de control aso na e den etu na ma won sim na atwini wim solution is saying what to pain ointment no e massage topically and that's what you treat e mamesi apa no to pain capsules na go inside 5 days e yisa pain no e for the amount obi order ne konso tiade achi yan ointment ne kon into the con why stiff what to pain capsules no enum ko inside now to pain ointment and massage na e boy yisa pain no e dey free ho bonus e kobom yen ba ko nkonya ba ko ento be asa bonya gaw de ko to dwe ahono enso abegina mu no will not to pain capsules eco inside anti-inflammatory agents no kwakotwe emsuo no mu e de free ho de amawo na afa wo de to pain ointment no enso de massage atwitwi wo nan no affected area no de amame na aboa eyi pain no e de free ho de amawo eye to pain ye body mane say e betu wo pain Mugabe ade ye o wi ase pa ye mienu so be kaka sabo asho ye no ntimi nkasa eya 2 se ni panyina da esno ankromo na da ukon wa jonku wo joints eya wo ya na wontimi na o se ankromo gu so ya na person ka wo so na ka wo predo na do nsa wo sabe e wo ne hwini mu san se wo sa relax no wo nya ne sa da onya to pain ointment no fa twi sra yem fa massage num to pain capsules go inside NCC na you sa how nyina enfem free ho enfama
doc sa to pain ointment any a year to pain capsules
sure
se Mugabe ni pebi atwa he fa enyamenya bi
me da se pa ye pese Ghana for se nso no gugu awon so aba ye pese sabro free Ghana for 20 no se herbal shop o pharmacy shop o chemical shop o baby abeko bia no na also pay to pain ye TU2 ene ye twi na pain ɛno yɛ English na ayɛ to pain yɛ to pain ase yɛ to yaw ase a ɛyɛ Ghana ha the #1 and first herbal painkiller in the country called Ghana ɛyɛ to pain ni sa ha nyina ɛde free hɔ yɛ telephone numbers any question bi a pusa homa na any komo
mo pe bi etu akoto
koton no ayha MTN no ɛyɛ 0245 61 60 28 0245 61 60 28 and afi Airtel no enso ye 0261 73 62 63 0261 73 62 63 eye to pain pain ebe to pain
dog nyame adoma
yawo nyina sintu
dasene atankore gabiga gabi masemi no besedi nyame asu yenka wo
that's
yabada yenua panyi eye Dr. Solomon Ase from Solak Natural Clinic dwumadie eye wo de eye wo fe na wo de aseda de amaye na boafo yenua ba na ya ye ni wo fi ha chese ba makeup yi me kwa no wenye me bi to kwa no agya me de ama Kofi the boy ono aba be sese me kama na etina eye wo birthday woni mi ni yi wo fi ha ne mom me ma happy birthday in advance na me mo ahoden ene nkwatenten yemfa sera kese ma ya boafo na anwumre sera kese enkoma health alert clinic opa baby obenya ayaresa ho betowo ema emema yare bie ha wo bia no fakoda health alert clinic ekira kwan ewo eye Madina post office no ye ne First Atlantic Bank no and share fence wo wodi ani oni kire ya so ye ho a yare bie ha wo bia no ye beboa wo ye ultrasound eye scan massage ni physio o machines bebre wo ho a ye betumi hu yare ha wo ye hu edura a wo se ye de sawo yare friend 0242 518893 Health Alert Clinic or let's go about Nis Microfinance obi a we abaya adwuma wakati afa Controller and Accountant General's Department yebema obesia no commitment fee no processing fee no hidden charges ye kira kwan ewo dome born again bus stop ye ne ma Zion Methodist Church no na edi enhwani mu fena ne antwetwe komai o 055 501 0699 ofe na yebeje oso natural mineral water nsupa aba edwaso agana fo nyina agya tum nsuo de yese water is life eni se wonum nsuo ekofa yare nsupa ebebo am apomden no etimi agina so yie papa enweti na anwumre me kanfo nsuo a me ankasa me ne me angels eni me production team nyina no ne yenom osu ne ufie wo yire ne wo mba osu kope bi nennom ebebo yie pa ono a wo sorogo eno a no wonom natural mineral water opedudo na to abra power NSYZ ewo 246 Abebisi Street ewo su oba dudo bi a wo pe bia no nsabe tumi aka 0540 585 599 ofe na ebejo so Victory garlic mesa obi a wontumi ni di wanu ato broni beka se loss of appetite obi a moja timi ni mu afrisa ne yi edu ba bia na wonan ne wonsa ye titriti woni beka se blood circulation wunya eye Victory garlic mesa ni bi na wonma ebebo pa wotra fa akoche uye obi a uye adwumaden uye radio presenter uye TV presenter uye taxi driver trotro driver uye welder uye obi a uye jahu adwuma uye ase obenya Victory garlic mesa pharmacy show obi a be ready obenya bieto for 0201 293280 and 0242 545603 area mama ewo tech eye tamale so wajato senwa ena onum Ostek real estate semen kanchon so pass asia to asasia mansu bia eniso ewo Shy Hills Afenya Asuchari Junction ye be San City Estate do you mododowa asebi do wenya chopoli ye ni auto asase wo ye ho ye be ma 200 blocks ni ama 1000 bags ye 10 bags of cement now they show foundation ase yes asase bonus ase free 6000 Ghana cedis hwe chi akwan ye ewo dodowa ye ne fire service station no ene di hwe ni mu free no 0244 684069 ofre na ye beje oso sanso ena Solak Natural Clinic otineka ene enyumre Prigo Engineering omoso ekaye ho ena Solak Natural Clinic yebeda ho simeti wo mu na fe yeba His Excellency Sampiyale, former Ghana High Commissioner to India, one a special guest for tonight on the Gumbe Show. Yebasisia.
Maga! Yape Gumbio! Yape Ojo!
Sama kwa babiem edeba Gumbe Show so ene enyume. Ambassador Sampiyale. Pe me kai me shia ne bia na maka ne se abra na me wo London na me beba Ghana. One ne penya me ne ye me last show e wo United Kingdom Radio Focus e wo 4 Ingate Place e wo London na sana me beba Ghana. Ambassador Sampiyale wakwa ba na enyume.
Thank you.
Na point to say.
Oh, you're good.
Professional forum for you na mo to say.
Yina ye.
Isi ayache.
Na mpena me catch there. Catch me yanku bija fu sorogo. Es na jira nyananku no no mo.
Soroga.
Catch nyananku no no. Mo no papa especially in Tinchamban. Say
no, it's more
kutukun. Say na ma fifi kujuma bana sa brand bu fridge na o kwantam basa.
Kwantam.
Oh me pe Intentiano me pempos na tinsin and it's very very good.
Say na do see your person so well, first time I know Gumbe Show. I have been here Quabosumenians. Your boy home what they see between me idea, and a phone yesterday when the Belgium was said to be on my Ghana, a bit to me a fan to my pie at the Efra. Why a former Ghana ambassador for a year India? Why a former deputy minister,
environment,
right? Under Rollins. And
Municipal Chief Executive,
Cape Coast, and a year pension,
National Pensions Regulatory
Authority, yes. I want to avoid you. Just will be what's I am running for,
Papa,
legal practitioner,
Papa.
Fantastic.
I'm a senior lawyer.
We a senior
lawyer.
Thank you. Yes, my lord. My dear Sana Mokana, my learned friend. Now, and then you may be so. Say what does Sugusua a president at the man a professional forum of the NDC?
In the Koro mean that man I met so NDC professional forum.
Fantastic.
I'm still the president.
Still the president.
When you sue me there, between my training be
fantastic.
My websum, saying say call young Muja na websum because I have a strong belief there. Lawyer for doctor for engineers, agronomists na living na you will be NDC.
Fantastic.
Inti yansu yibutum na yet kaya hwabom na yani young grassroots anyway and sakrom pam. Inti maframa na mpendfo yebuma yibutum na yama party no wejina. So we have come together and we are doing what we can do to support the party.
Well, Enra Mudi Jumedi bi ewo Legon. Ya moto Monsafre His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewo Jumedi na se. Oba yo kan sim bebre on our economy, security, NSA de niema AC ekoso ewo maimu. Ye Ghana fo kan abani ntie borrowing sika ye ji a ihu adwuma ye de enya de. Enra program no, I mean, Ubia say program no, it was well organized, and then the statement from the former president of the republic was fantastic. Being offer free a year and we are professional forum my course who are one kasankasa with the mutinti.
But the Kamamin TVXYZ, and that one I say papa on a power because contrary to what I've been a worker the yanka for other stations in Argentina. I insisted the TVXYZ can give us the coverage, and it showed. I was proved right. That the TVXYZ, Hoto, and friend then Power has given
mono own.
Why not? A power. You know, all the TV stations will grow up and Mugabe. There's no radio or television station now where we're gonna have or starting the programs. From Crossfire, TK programs have been part of it. Radio Gold have been part of it. But I've come to the belief there. Yes, I've come to the belief there. We should also grow XYZ and the rest of them. And I was proved right. So we're going to do that. I have to thank you for the production that you put up. What happened yesterday is that there were categories of Ghanaians.
Yes, sir, baby.
Yeah, I want to wear serial callers. Yeah, I want to wear commentators.
Sir.
Or party. But besides that, there were professionals who were party.
Sanity.
You do me research. You can there. Asamia Yan working or Yanukara and there or Yanukara. And that does not depend on Dida Obiri. And I can say Obiri and now Hubashisha Obiri. It depends on what the facts and the figures say.
The facts and
the figures. It's not about Obiabet now or your press conference no or Mahama Roba. No. That's not what the issue is about. As professionals, we decided that look, let's go beyond all this noise, all this propaganda, all these insults. What the figures actually say. So we decided to throw a searchlight. So we went to President John Mahama and said, look, we want to put an academic searchlight on your performance in government in terms of the economy. I said, yes, sir, go ahead and do it. Because we're determined there, we won't do it at a party office, we won't do it at any place, but we'll do it at the economic department of the University of Ghana.
So you decided to choose Legon?
Yes, we chose Legon for a purpose. Because the environment is not for propaganda.
Fantastic.
The environment is not for insult. Fantastic. The environment is for students of economics. Academia, professionals are what's economics nasi. So that they could critique whatever we are saying.
Fantastic.
So we decided, okay, who do you select? John Mahama was the president, but he had a minister for finance, which is Tekwe. He was the best suited person for us to use. So we contacted him.
He was present.
He was there. He agreed to be there. Now, what Setepe was asked to prove or disprove? There. Did the NDC leave the MPP with a fractured economy? That was one question. NDC Jakao ma MPP ana. You understand?
Sanity.
So these were the basic fundamental questions that all the Setepe approved with facts and figures. So first and foremost, Setepe proved beyond all reasonable doubt, because the essence was to create a scoreboard. Check, you learn the number and check. You have done this, check. You have done this, check. You know, so at the end of the day, you create a scoreboard. So first and foremost, Setepe said, you just want 2 oil fields, new oil fields. The oil fields, we invested our money into it. And the 2 oil fields, by 2024, in the wire yield 42 billion cedis.
For the country?
$42 billion.
Okay.
From the oil fields. By 2024, would yield this country $42 billion.
Wow.
So if this is not a good legacy, what else is a good legacy? Okay. As the oil discovery in China, we also left a sinking fund. Sinking fund in there. Yakaji Sikaya Jibosanaji, Odinia, Sikabia in China, Yanfa Yansanka. I'm a say China Nasan, assembly to here. Chidema Covidia, the answer soon the Aboya Hombra. We left that.
What the name to
that's the essence of a government.
Fantastic.
Yes, on so to her. And yeah, get fund. Get fund,
yeah.
And so you have education.
And you get fund, must say.
Yes, you education. And so yeah, to her, you Sikabim. Yeah, energy sector levy.
I said get fund I can once say get fund I they could see.
Remember ho. Yeah, energy sector levy one more fund SLS. Yes. You je there. And canon you wa abenim. E wonder was his VRA food the cow in a company or sink. So let's create that fund. You put two in that year damn ejuma. That the time you ja abandon if you abandon in electricity for one balance sheet a positive.
Fantastic. No
emphasis. Yeah. Friend then VRE or a positive or a positive because emphasis. So these are factual.
No more running at a loss.
No, the figures are there. Yeah. It's an never expect the back oh Mahama a friend Ojayan Kowo Gridco, Ojayan Kowo VRE, Ojayan Kowo electricity corporation. I wanted that fact to be established, but
they can't come out
yes.
With those figures.
Secondly, what Setekpe proved, we had more robust economic programs than what is being done now. Because you know what? We are members of the IMF.
Yeah.
You don't go there only for loans. You have to, prove to IMF there, you have the capacity to manage your economy yourself. Yeah. So when we were faced with the crisis, we met at Senche, developed a homegrown program. There, the manzina yare. Intino, a man for one way. So be the Niska Besha Ghana. No, you there, she cannot the Besha Ghana. And for some, Baba.
We invest in Oba. And I say, we took a copy the scene and we said Nipano. Sabrina, we high commissioner, India, Ezem Bank, Nina.
Yes.
I was under your tenure. Yeah.
Because the Indians saw that this economy is robust.
Yeah.
It's in the America say, where declare Ghana's economy B3. B3.
Since when?
This morning. Read it. Today. B3.
Hey.
So it's not about one hour a press conference the way you did it. What's a Mahama Roba? Why is it that in coffee being the worker said?
B3, what's the meaning?
Oh, who credit worthiness? I was B3 Sankas. People don't have confidence in you because this year
and your mama knew was saying
your baby B1
and that your
mama B1 check your worst performance will B2
and another day
B3 check our level in international integrity transparency integrity no so you fall check our record on freedom of the press you fall. Are you following me? At that year, Kosolani, and indebtedness, a Kawa Yadin or corruption. And corruption and all Kosol. So I was expecting there, John Mahama spoke, generally, even from historical perspective, and told us the economy of Boti in Moyen Wohuni. Setekpe also spoke, gave you factual evidence there. By November 2016, and I solved Doomsaw programming. The problem of Doomsaw, and I solved.
I said, Omano Echo for 33 good months. Yeah, was single.
Mugabe, the issue is, in the Doomsaw, says what I buy on national anthem, some way would that be up at whatever. But the figures prove and shows there by November 2016. The last schedule of the energy you find that's been terminated.
Say no card about me. I say solving doom so the man won't take
credit. Go ahead, you credit. As if you there, John Mahama no kono makosu munsin. Meaning energy crisis. When they know that way back 2008, on paying kufo or that so call akosumbu.
Yeah.
Don't come on pay. What have kufu you? On the bossy Ghana Ibianka for Suba Katugunga kosumbu.
Instead of say by bomb
pie. You know, so the energy crisis was not created by Mahama because who as the crowd what is best and Mahama gone down we created doom so.
The problem has been there since
because after 1983 the water injustice issue Ghana had. We were warned in the El Nino. There was this climate change about affecting it. So Akosumbu kept dwindling. Yet now President Kufuor attempt to okay Budam Zuwenye.
Yeah, put any measures in place at that time.
At that time, until John Mahama Bay. When John Mahama was speaking in Parliament, I was there. He said, we have tried several attempts in managing the energy crisis, but I will not manage it. Okay, I'm not committed, but I'll fix it.
Fantastic.
Into the records as proved by Setekwa in his presentation that by November we have finished the doom show.
That was in 2016.
2016. Yeah. And some MPP, what about Benin?
Okay.
By 2016, we had predicted that in Obama Ghana's economy would improve. The IMF confirmed this.
And it happened.
It happened.
Yeah.
So, send necessary can be a story there. Oh, we just had a cow, you do just a cow. What are you talking about? So now we decided that we are professionals. We are not serial callers or commentators who prove by the figures. So I'm challenging them. These are the figures.
So you have your figures.
The figures were not manufactured by the NDC Professional Forum. Their figures. The figures came out of IMF reports.
World Bank?
World Bank, the budget of Ghana, media review budget of Ghana. These are the sources. Yeah. As a professional, when you quote a document, you have to trace to the source.
You always have the correct figures.
So we have produced these figures. So I expect that once we counter figures there, one can count them. That's not our beef.
Inflation,
the chairman of the function, another brilliant economic, said that are we reciting the actual figures, Anna? Because as there was indices I reflect inflation.
Yeah.
Why is it that we are saying that your economy is good, this is good, your good is good? I've been seeing now inflation and a bank rate, uncle form. Either the banks in the Usika or the banks don't believe in the figures you are churning out. And this was proved yesterday. Fantastic. Are you following what I'm saying? So yesterday we sought, as professionals, we sought to attack John Mahama to prove his record. And through his Minister for Finance, he proved a record. Fantastic. So now we have thrown the challenge. And that is exactly what we expected there. NPP will take the bait and respond.
So he delivered yesterday.
He delivered.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Ambassador Sampiale, a former Ghana High Commissioner to India and the president of the NDC Professional Forum, live on TV SYZ, your number one TV station in Ghana. Gumbe Show and Wasugusua with you and you. You fast like I say, and from Prosta Joy. Prosta Joy say, and you may obia or your bearman would see me prostate enlargement. And when I have prostate now, I have one. And to me, Emma Johnson, and Sunny was a Johnson, Johnson now, Bememo, a year, Johnson, now Johnson, 10. Nina say, Obaqua Prosta Joy. Prosta Joy, Ubenya be at talk. Na etumi aboa wo na ayi wo prostate no problems in every all at the amount would woni cheli na eye chemist top up unicom nisi is cantonment base na any repasha when all leading pharmacies or a Ghana hano any herby and drugstores in Ghana will be a prostate journey be at all. Friend was 0244 727028 or 0244 754380. Prosta Joy is a safe and efficacious. Kopebi nato efficacious. Betimi abo. Prosta Joy obejon so ayede efili. Omo nyina ka ho bi enanyumre omo abeka ye ho a ededwuma ede power na utie eye power dwumadi eye dwada kwesi efiada inside politics no na ebnada ene ya wode bia wode no wotwe kwesi nudu na wetie Gumbe Show, our TV SYZ, your number one TV station in Ghana. Mr. Makwa baby.
Yeah. Wagabi. Figures in only. Come on, with me. Sir, I have John Body or the report TV. Maybe come on. Example, come and copy.
No, John Body, they don't read. You know, your body when you did at the blue kiosk and other areas. John doesn't read. To when you be a
me said when say assembly you can now. So you see assembly you can now. Anyway, you see assembly you can now. Book no tell lie.
It is a same professional forum. The modern Simon used to say, and you may be a your mama, yeah, aquashe baby, yeah, Ghana for and to Moasia, Mofutu, Biano, Bobaba out.
It's not about John Mahama. It's about the economy of Ghana. Bibiana yeri or there among for Tassi. It's here. For example, we are planning researchers no good bringing out the corruption cases in Ghana since the Fourth Republic. It's as in any effect on the economy. We are almost completing that job. You better no press conference. I'm a Ghana film. As there a war, the corruption. Ghana. You understand? As there Ghana sika, a bread. So we are going to do that. But a Juma Biara Mahama Yaya Onya no kwar is about 20. A Juma Biara Mahama Yaya Oya no consul is better than about 20. For example, Mahama and Setepe proved that before COVID, then our economy was not doing well. And so COVID, horrible. And like COVID in Ankasa, if you have underlying factors, your attack is more severe. Another one.
Yeah.
So our economy is so disorganized because we had underlying factors. Nobody can tell me Sampia Lemechina ended there. COVID, for me, the COVID is a mixed blessing. Despite the Urukum now I know you're one side. No. But COVID, Mugabe, one brain sika more than we could have generated ourselves. COVID, Yaji $1 billion from World Bank. Yaji IMF. Mahamani Heritage Fund in Yafa. Stabilization Fund in Yafa. So individuals contributed about $1.something million. Well, Ekaya. No, so we are saying that we have these figures. We have these figures.
Come out with the figures.
We come out. We have come out with your figures. The music Sanka. I have heard a challenge there. What would John Mahama have done if he was the president in the COVID debate? Mugabe, you know what we have done? You know what NDC would have done? Mahama would have done. Mahama would not. It's here. Mahama would not have asked us. That's what I want to respond to them there. What would Mahama have done different? Mahama, if he says that, please don't go out, he would insist that you don't go out. But I will say them. Soldier from bro. No, Mahama would not have done that. If Mahama was the president during the COVID, Mahama with house to house with humility. But when
he was the chairman of ECOWAS, said another chairman of ECOWAS, you will play one Ebola.
Yeah, I can't know what's the correlation.
Center.
Yes.
Yana Nadu ba out because say crab akukra, ye crab akukra in Ghana. John Mahama
we are responsible. Yeah, I mean, Chad is what.
Well, crab akukra ya. Now COVID kunipa over 1,000.
Yes. Let me explain to you, Mugabe. We all know who brought COVID into this country. We all know.
You have the evidence?
The first COVID case was recorded when two people, one from Norway and one is alleged from Turkey. It's alleged. But we saw the Norwegian ambassador Nanado. I will focus on Norway. Them, what by? That's when COVID came to Ghana. We have touted ourselves there. We are the best COVID managers in the world. If you are the best managers of COVID, the measures I did to her when the COVID came out, Argentina is still numbers not cost. Why are the numbers still going on?
Countries like Cote
d'Ivoire, Togo, even Togo. Numbers no from
Nigeria.
If John Mahama was the president, he wouldn't close native borders are in anyway, no airport. I said the airport is Sikafuna.
So what you better test me just
yes, but I've been in test now worrying. So company no when they use Noguchi, right? They used our own Noguchi. Emphasis can man Noguchi for no one way them test in the airport. No one way airport in Ibiwo Aflao no Elubu. Because I want if Yafuna Sabu, but way and what trading. This is the injustice of every situation that we are facing.
And they're making money out of it.
Of course. Mahama no president. It's painful in the number I will fear Buchiraba in airport for 14 days. Who send there when you seek out would be $150. Mahama would not have done that. Are you following me? Mahama would have done everything there. The airport, the borders would have been open at the same time. Ama say, oh yeah, mahen, yinala, onyeso onyama yinala. So why would you open the borders? No, obia wo paga. No so okoba. No yeah then onye bidi.
You are flower.
Aflawo, ebia wo elubo, okoba no onye bidi. Unlock borders without any justification.
Now.
Till now. Why don't you establish some of the antigen tests now at those borders? And you're for plane because Sabi, and we be eating to do. And you're for plane, in person, one go for borders now.
Man for free land, Metuaba. But more a year, Lumi and Timmy, Magana.
So that is the problem. So if they ask this question there, say Muhammad, this is what Muhammad would have done. We be a sabodano. On fire is ban on the Tungu and Crawford and bottom. You know, it's which is ban genuine. I heard you making comment about it. What the car or the brugum pick up. No, they can say I will blush. No, what to do is a moment. At the time, I walk COVID in my head, watching him, and now we'll go to Blushi. So, my mouth. You understand? When you had promised that people the basic hostel among.
So I mean, dear the bit me abasa bana or better target one particular tribe or
these people say
more dear minimum.
These people are they say they are property owning Democrats, and they believe that Nkanu na no who the Enibia
that was UP time.
Yes, Nisika and
fantastic.
You understand what I'm saying? So what would justify young for us when you be a woody? It's about when you sue in electricity free. One can't say, now on you sue electricity free. Where you say we at two election we are Aje, Asanaji electricity.
The taxes are bad.
So I tax COVID impo, COVID year, banala, all Kunyan, so tax and tax, and tax.
Sanitation tax.
Here's your tax and here no wabim.
Well, on the mo program we no ye de no bi si wo na fa yaba ye Guinea ye SCA ewo Guinea so on Sunday ade a we ho papa pasanse wo hwe ye si ewo Guinea na se ko chika kra ye be reflect kakra ne yakọ yabon kompon akoye chi a Guinea di we nye ne start ye corruption any ade ade a papa ye friend Afakonde ade ye campaign dina so a kan wo ba obey we ni nyina ya de want me anye na hwe de ya ewom na wono akasa ato no ho akatuam ekoso ye papa na what reduce the military and security forces no omo salary no what reduce omo de no by 5%. Now hwe Afakonde will be a 83 years and then said we see change constitution you know just to favor him so betimi asa akobiem no was sign a govern or rule for another term no and he has the numbers in parliament so he was able to say through and nyina ensema amanfo eka say enye we ene ensema ebobo ya your professor Kwesi Nin ya wono no ye ka ye security ya wakodare mu yie papa ubebisa say was so disappointed about ECOWAS AU any omo keka ho na we de ekoso ya sisei esi ewo Mali de baton no e de amagini obi nim bia ebesan akobiem wo hwe other countries like Niger nema bibiri na so recently in Chad you was a Chad ho enyo other countries no amanfo ka se eniema akono e wo se yehwe na yetoto ye niema yi papa se eye abibi ya happy e wo Guinea ye na wo kan e fafa.
Well, Mugabe, I am pained to send the Guinea for historical relations. Kaya Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana, Guinea, Mali.
And
yes, and so even when Kwame Nkrumah was ousted, he was made a co-president of Guinea.
Yeah.
Once he got the Kwame Nkrumah needed so I was expecting that our Guinea, Mali, yeah, I was expecting that our president, would, as the chairman of the ECOWAS, would have an overseeing eye over Guinea. Ama say President Otunakutum so reduce a soldier for water. It's a clear warning that something can happen. And they pay Marty them, and they pay Alan, they pay Anapa. Marty was the president, 273,000 cities from a Professor Rama Bedu. Nisala, wire 10.
Nanado.
Running away, nobody tawodo.
Running there.
Away, nobody tawodo. Then check when would the new year, them salary na waka for Samaba.
What to need him by 17.
Yes, but wire 10 and they pay wire 10 scandal what I could control a contagion a padada na Ronaldo. And they pay like
and ministers in Israel to move.
You know what I'm saying is this. Who near Baku and the watching out to them because of salary in Jambo Humbana. And they pay no I wonder what the soldier car says so. But Nanado, it is not the number of security people that you have around you that creates security for you. Because events have shown in Congo DRC, there, Kabila, Nani soldier Funana, Wayaman. The same thing, what happened was, a friend Guinea. Because this Canalia Wai Mamadi, Papena like a friend named from France, near French, and Obayan is commander of the special forces. You know one and the was online here.
We should talk on the ditching.
So it is not about the number of invincible forces or security people you have. You understand what I'm saying? Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah Mahani Bibia. Said the man's no fear, you bear more poisonous or more dangerous than Boko Haram.
Or Kwame
Nkrumah gave us this spirit of nationalism. Nationalism. He gave us the love of our country. In terms of the Asama Osiman Bima, walk on Tokanajan, I am not a some. Otherwise, the more farmers fix the country. I'm paying. Oh, would you maybe be an African country? And I got to go for the we are facing your attitude, arrogance, impunity. You know, people are telling you the man paying. Yeah, well, Air Force One, you view a Ghana ho. A good team did you can. Then you go and rent a plane.
3.46
million.
2.8 million.
Meanwhile, a man paying in Changim de Echo, baby, more from what one could to form Luciana. You can't also fucking for 1 for some corner. As I repeat you.
From 2.8 million cities to 3.46 million.
Yes. What is it? Plane no order. I tell you, go France by order.
As I say, obey no more. We cry the recent one, and we cry the impasses
and then tonight then. Mugabe. It's the president who here every 2 hours in the order. 6 hours in Jordan, 6 hours. Okay.
Need to so dry.
President to go on the program, you know,
the first 2.8 near dry and penny.
Need the TV come.
And as I said, what did the empower say when you bring your dry and what's under?
It doesn't matter as a president or that old plane I will send Bonkedim. But on your man, about my mouth was one why then at all. You understand what I'm saying? In a country where you have such poverty, Mugabe, poverty, you won't confirm it's Banumpo Beza Oyetin. Let's exhibit this kind of life. Can't we talk about it?
To a year, Professor Kwesen in some of the other two, and say, if you now in December, likely say 2 could ever sign SCBM.
I am praying that it will not happen. Because it would have created a certain dangerous network. Are you following what I'm saying? Without the West African sub-region.
All right.
Because Mali, Guinea, Mali, Niger is not stable. Cameroon is still not stable. Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, don't know, 50-50. Yam main charge in Ouattara, on Akwan, watching that there, you understand? Ghana, you know, it's dangerous. And surprisingly, they have happened when our president is the chairman of the ECOWAS.
That is the issue. That is the problem.
So under
is it not worrying?
Kufuor became ECOWAS chairperson. Atamos became ECOWAS chairperson. Rawlings, Mahama, and nothing happened. And the U,
Fourth Republic.
In the fourth, and the U, you 2 coup d'etats in Africa, West Africa. And he will not even wait. We can issue statement.
You have been an ambassador before. Side in the bar.
The man's in the first. The man's in the first as a diplomat. First, you look at where your citizens are. And when America for I that's a BBC that I issue general information to their citizens. Don't go out, don't do this, don't do this. So you issue general orders. The Ghanaian, don't go 10 miles from your place, and then don't go 10 miles away from the embassy. In the area arrangement for repatriation.
Yes.
But it can make a statement condemning the coup, and then if the soldiers turn on your citizens, what are you going to do?
Making a very good point.
What are you going to do? I mean, I'm a diplomat, so I understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. Because if you go and make...
High Commissioner to India.
Yeah.
I mean,
and 4 other countries.
And I say,
Bangladesh, which is another volatile country.
Yeah.
I did Sri Lanka. I did Maldives.
And look at all those countries.
Yes.
Sri Lanka,
and I have some supervisory role over Pakistan. Yes, in terms of security and intelligence. Yes, but you cannot openly do that.
But you know what he's talking about?
I am saying that when something like that happens, as a high commissioner, or they behave like Kokobaten, they protect Wumba. I was in India, India for started to attack African students.
Yeah.
We had to mobilize the other ambassadors to go to Bangalore. We have to use our own allowances. Ambassador called the hotel, third class, first class. What we want to say, no. From won't feed them hostel, we number them hotel. Then we have to pay for it and give them security. That's the first thing you do. Yes, that's the first thing, because we are the president of that country. You have to use the discretion. So what the statement the president issued is likely to jeopardize the security of the Ghanaians in Guinea. And there are a lot of Ghanaians in Guinea.
The youth in the country will be bravo. I mean, every single
Mugabe. People think that military regimes are not good for Africa, right? Because of certain traits. But I'm telling you, in Ghana, there have been some military regimes that have been 10 times better than democratic regimes. 10 times. Look at the Champon, even Kutu Champon. The development that he brought into this country, the policies.
6 years.
Champon's sports policy is the best in Ghana for since first.
Operation Feed Yourself.
Operation Feed Yourself. Champon built Teshinungwa Estate and the rest of them. We are not celebrating Champon enough, but he also contributed his part.
A lot.
And the military regime. You remember Banasco and Operation Feed Yourself?
And he traveled only once.
Champon said, Yentia. And he developed homegrown solutions to our problems. To the extent that the export is under democratic government, they planting for food and jobs. Underground near Kramo, you know, there's a spontaneous support. Say outside and I comment to be careful, because maybe I want to generation one. I want to win your warrior, because election. You did not win. Alpha Conde has never won any election in Guinea. The first one, it was by a coalition. The second one, he inflated the voter register by 2.5 million.
Wow.
To win. Then, as if that was not enough, he then decided to change the constitution for a third time running.
To favor him.
At 83.
Was too bad.
We are at the 83.
I know I see. It's also John Dramani Mahama to Yaoko Ewo Bunu is in Okasai on Akina FM. Was it 2024 about to Ebekono? Pulling station 1 year winning. And yeah, they see Supreme Court. Now 2020 in the year, and you do or die.
Mugabe, say once beaten, twice shy. We lost 2016. We lost 2012. Not because we were not efficient.
We won 2012.
Yes, we won.
Yeah.
But
you lost 2016 and 2020.
But see, we shouldn't have lost those elections, especially 2020 election. And the general cry is elections are won at the at the polling station. So, Mugabe, the polling station now, you know, we are sending people who can win the elections for us at the branch. Okay.
Who support your mama? Do or die, you know.
I am not supporting him. I am with him. I am with him.
What the assembly bawo?
Assembly one whatever. Elected commission.
Or die.
Election commission. Na we will be president number one friend then.
Or die.
Or die be die. When we are saying that Azibiara yebeye you win election.
Do it.
We do it.
Do or
die. Because what you are at the police station na atu abene we are. Enkada common resort akofi.
So you will do
and die there and get the election result declared.
Well, last message I would Ghana for the NDC, the umbrella fraternity on the Gumbe Show. So former Ghana High Commissioner to India, Ambassador Sampiale.
Ma Assam America or me party for first. The party. First and foremost, a party is not an election machinery.
All right.
It's an all-round, all-year affair. It's about time. Young leaders, you know. What starts there? When is election time? Manipulating the system so that the people who vote for you has landed that's where we are. Allow the system to bring out its own leaders. Nobody was born as to be the organizer or anything of the party. Now we have an opportunity to rebuild our party. That's the first point. 2, you know, NDC, when you have money party.
Okay.
Into the new phenomenon over there, I'm not afraid I'm on to Abamo. I'm not me, this is why I'm work Oduka.
And I did do it.
And you do it. It will be another bro, Jina Tumaman, catching Hunday Bakun or something.
Committed people who
yes.
can do the job.
Yeah, this battle is not for the faint-hearted. This battle is for do and die business.
Do and die
business.
Fantastic. But I say, Ambassador Sampi.
Because in Mugabe, I'm an old man.
I know.
If I don't fight to rescue this country for the youth of this country, now who will rescue them?
And I say, the man from Western region of the Republic of Ghana, NNA, you know, Etchin and Komo. Na ye mame Miss Apia Jomo, former deputy minister of Ashanti region under Rawlings, was such as Mugabe was a member. Man, till one day, Kura and Bibi, and was so a chair ye, Papa, Honorable Joseph Yamin, and so share life. Your mammy Anita Dususu was her son, you are doing a great job. So, and a year, Yemiaba, a year, Nashali Ampim, was a moga. And the shoe no aye de ye papa honorable surugo edie waha sanso na aye Lawson on say shoe no aye de papa. Governor of the Father of West Africa, Alhaji Tanko aka Dollar Man, I salute you, Sariki Yako, Sheikh Amin of Media, Sanso aye Ken Filer and Impenifu Mutimi Esim Kunya name Yedo Bibias, Yebeda aye TV director Abuaje. Echinchimu fidie sese bibia ma bibia konkan sanso na raf any sector and so any ima and so ehwe sound any bibia ma ne konkan kama yebeda eye prince any eye kufidebo ye china eye na birthday kufidebo ye china wase wi show e wo fie ha yeda munyina so ase na ene dwumadi adibre we say ye ofa eye woda asra kese nyina no wo hyeche dwumadi eye abrantie Kevin aye Asante one na sisi dwumadi nyina as champion producer so na assistant producer Desmond Sowa na edomo nyina ase Mr. Benny Anti chief executive producer nya me di dwumadi ho chia me di Mugabe ma ase betimi afremi atankolega biga ene opanya me ne twetwe nkomo Ambassador Sampiale where president edema professional forum of the NDC and former Ghana High Commissioner to the good people of India, Ghana this year. Yebena na se nyado bibia se. Yemumu nyina muniti obade ne dum ya wada yede another edition of Gumbe Show besabe. Wachina ebono mienu a mofidie no enna power 97.9 FM. Yede inside politics dwumedi ebebro. Enya ne tie say His Excellency John Dramani mama ne maame Professor General na opokwa agimai Honorable Julius Zebra mu nyina no mu wo hotel a mu hwehwe ne life yebeda mu nyina ase se moto no so ase na to no enkoso boko ewo asomdwem nemum eni age mu nyina moniti